Will putting a penny in your mouth stop the breathalyzer from recognizing the alcohol in your system? Nope. Hey folks, I'm Scott Nolan. I'm a Northern Virginia criminal defense attorney, and I'm here to talk to you about some common DUI myths. First of all, this story's been around since forever, certainly before I was a kid. Let me say, this penny is 1959. That makes it 61 years old as I film this. I wonder how many people have touched this in the last 6 decades. Disgusting. I don't want that in my mouth. More importantly, copper in your mouth is not going to do a darn thing to change your breath alcohol concentration when they measure it on a breathalyzer. Don't do it. You're just wasting your time, and you are probably sucking on a whole lot of bacteria. Penny in the mouth does not help. All right, so what's the next myth? The next myth is that you have to do everything the police officer tells you. You have to do the field sobriety test. You have to blow into their machine, and it's just not true. Do not touch your nose. Do not walk a straight line. Do not stand on one leg or any of that nonsense. Don't follow a pen or a light with your eyes. All of these tests are designed with just one thing in mind, and that's getting evidence against you to convict you. They are not designed to help the officer decide whether to arrest you. That's a lie. Don't do it. The next myth is that a big meal has anything to do with your blood alcohol concentration, or the lack of one. The fact of the matter is that having a large meal might delay the alcohol, as some of it is initially absorbed by the food and then re-released as you digest the food, but your blood alcohol concentration is going to go to the same point regardless. Folks, eating a big meal, not eating a big meal doesn't have an effect on what your BAC is. Next couple of myths are all related, and that is that a cold shower or a large cup of coffee, big pot of coffee to get you sober, is going to help. Nope. Take a shower, drink a pot of coffee. The only thing you're going to have is a wide awake, wet drunk. The last myth is one I hear a lot, and that is they can't convict me because I wasn't drunk. Boy, is that wrong. First of all, folks, you don't need to be drunk to be convicted of a DUI. If the officer believes that you have had enough alcohol to affect your mannerisms in any way, your speech, your walk, the look of you, the smell, the fact that your clothes are a little rumpled, that's enough to convict you of a DUI. Even if you've had no alcohol, doesn't matter. If the officer thinks you had enough alcohol and he thinks you've been altered in some way, you're going to be convicted unless you have an attorney that knows what they're doing. Guess what? A non-alcoholic beer smells just like an alcoholic beer. If you're tired, if you had a hard day and you have a couple of non-alcoholic beverages, you can still be convicted. Not just that, it's not only illegal to be intoxicated on alcohol, it's illegal to be intoxicated on any substance. So you can be DUI on marijuana, you can be DUI on heroin or cocaine. All of those things can get you a DUI even though you're not drunk. Okay, these have been some common DUI myths. I'm Scott Nolan. If you have any questions about these myths or DUI or any area of the law, I invite you to give me a call. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. And I hope you have a great day.